The first moments of 2025 brought with them a chilling reminder of the persistent threat of jihadist terrorism. As revelers in New Orleans welcomed the new year, tragedy struck in the heart of the city's French Quarter. A truck, driven by 42-year-old Shamsuddin Jabbar, plowed through the crowds on Bourbon Street. The attack left 14 dead and dozens injured, casting a dark shadow over the city's joyous celebrations. Jabbar, a U.S. Army veteran, had become radicalized by ISIS propaganda online. He left behind videos pledging allegiance to the group, echoing their calls for violence against the West. The attack sent shockwaves through the nation, rekindling fears of homegrown terrorism. It was a stark reminder that even in the face of territorial losses, the ideology of jihad continues to hold sway, finding fertile ground in the digital age. Shamsuddin Jabbar's journey to becoming a terrorist is a chilling example of the power of online radicalization. Jabbar had served in the U.S. Army in Afghanistan, returning home in 2015. However, the experience left him disillusioned and vulnerable. He found solace in the online world, where he encountered ISIS propaganda that resonated with his feelings of anger. ISIS, despite losing its physical caliphate, has proven adept at exploiting the internet to spread its message of hate. Online platforms have become virtual training grounds, disseminating extremist ideologies and inciting violence. Jabbar's transformation highlights the challenges of combating terrorism in the digital age, where geographical boundaries are meaningless and radicalization can occur in the shadows of seemingly ordinary lives. While the world watched in horror at the events unfolding in New Orleans, another jihadist group continued its reign of terror in the Sahel region of Africa. Jamaat Nasr al-Islam wal Muslimin, an al-Qaeda affiliate led by the Tuareg militant Iyad al-Ghali, has been wreaking havoc in the region since 2017. The group thrives in the vast and ungoverned spaces of the Sahel, exploiting poverty, ethnic tensions, and weak governance to expand its influence. Janim's brutality was on full display in June 2024, when its fighters massacred over 100 soldiers in Burkina Faso's Mansilla region. The attack, one of over 650 carried out by the group in 2024 alone, underscored the growing threat Janim poses to the stability of the region. The group's ultimate goal is to establish a strict interpretation of Islamic law across West Africa, a chilling prospect for the region's already beleaguered populations. December 2024 marked a turning point in the Syrian civil war, with Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, a former al-Qaeda affiliate, overthrowing the regime of Bashar al-Assad. Led by Abu Muhammad al-Julani, HTS has attempted to rebrand itself as a more moderate force. However, its jihadist roots and the presence of hardline splinter groups within its ranks raise concerns about the future of Syria. The fall of Assad, once a staunch opponent of jihadist groups, has created a dangerous power vacuum in Syria. The country's instability, coupled with the presence of battle-hardened jihadist fighters, could transform Syria into a breeding ground for a new generation of terrorists. The international community faces the daunting task of navigating this complex landscape, ensuring that Syria does not become a haven for jihadist groups to regroup and plot attacks on a global scale. The resurgence of jihadist terrorism in 2025 has cast a long shadow over the world, but the threat is not confined to distant lands. The attacks in New Orleans and the radicalization of homegrown individuals like Shamsuddin Jabbar highlight the growing danger at home in America, the ever-present threat of foreign terrorists who have entered America. We must remain alert. All intelligence agencies must remain vigilant, working together to combat this evolving menace and protect the safety and security of all citizens. The fight against terrorism is no longer just a battle fought on foreign soil, but is a clear and present danger in America. Only by understanding the roots of radicalization and addressing the factors that fuel it can we hope to dismantle these networks and ensure a safer future for all.